Previously on Ear of the Beholder.
Now I can come at them with the open hand.
You want to make them employees? That could work.
The Stag Lord. He collects taxes and protects his people.
Would you not rather be a duke than a servant to a lord?
He'll tell you everything you want to know. He is so interested in your new kingdom.
50 cal from the middle of the woods.
Oh, boy.
Hear the thunder. I think I'm sneaky.
Yeah, you don't know how well you've done at this point.
Very, very sneaky, sir.
So sneaky.
Are they threatening like me and Baal?
No, they're threatening Mr. Glowing Elf.
Okay. I don't even care then.
A woman crashes through the trees beside the tower and yells, "Who the fuck are you? And why are you here?" You get up behind this woman, you get an arm around her without her noticing and put a knife through her chin.
Man, why are you so distrustful?
While I haven't seen anything, I'm very suspicious that you've tried to kill everybody I'm not currently looking at.
He answers his name is Harvard. What makes you better than me?
Absolutely nothing, and I coup de grace him through the back of the head.
What? What?
Whoa.
Yeah, if you unceremoniously murder a person in my captive care again, I will kill you.
So yeah, everyone remember where we left off? So I didn't. I pissed off Baynar.
You pissed us all off a little bit.
What?
Either way, we're heading back to base camp. Oh yeah, you executed that guy.
Yep.
I'm sure
Yeah,
Baynard's still annoyed about that.
you sowed some animosity for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basically the whole way back to camp, Baynard wouldn't talk to Marcus at all. It's Marcus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he wouldn't talk to Marcus at all. He's trying to stay on the other side of the camp. Whenever he made food, he didn't make enough for you. There's a dick the whole way back.
Which is weird because he kept stopping to cook on this very short trip.
This one day trip.
Baynard, we've stopped 6 times. Come on, man.
I'm going to let you guys know that you made it back to Oleg's without issue.
All right.
You're at the front gate. You see 2 new guards standing outside. What do you do?
Hail and well met.
Who the fuck are you? This isn't pie.
I know that was Liam. I'm here now. I don't remember how to do the voice. I'll come back in a second. You guys do this one.
Well, bad Irish. I was thinking of adding a bad Scottish for mine, but I feel like that would just turn into your bad Irish, and then we'd have the same voice
Because
eventually.
then you would end, yeah, and that'd be fine. Because we don't actually sound alike.
It's good, but I had my walk into accent line. Not a problem if you haven't got any.
Oh, see, that's
and that
good.
would just be every
pretty
time I
Scottish,
started
yeah.
talking, I would say that, and then have to cut that 100 times.
It's like my comrade Bingham. That's how I find Oleg.
Hey.
I think I'm going to change hands to like a New Jersey, New York sort of thing. Because he's a shady guy and everyone in that area is just shady.
Smart.
Yeah. I don't know if I can do it.
All you can do is do it a bunch until it becomes good.
Yeah, but I also like the idea that this guy that's going to be your main informant now, because you fucking murdered everyone else.
Murdered one
having an
person.
easy voice.
One person was murdered.
There were many murders.
Well, no, we murdered a bunch of people. They were just justified murders, not the murder you did.
They fought back. Mine was a straight up murder. No joke.
No, they didn't. That's the whole thing.
The lady did. She almost killed Pie.
She did a right good job.
Yeah, because he essentially ran into the center of a field and went,
Look at me.
"What are you waiting for?"
Well, I had a plan.
Yeah.
Promise you. I promise you.
Do we have like a title or anything that the
Campaign is called?
no that the charter gave us? Or like, what would we be known by? Like, are we known by anything?
We'd be the writ holders. And I pull out the writ.
that.
Oh no, writ pullers.
You guys are exploring one section of the stolen lands.
I don't think there's an official name. There's just
Yeah, you guys you're not given position or title or anything for
the
this.
carrier of
Yeah,
this
okay.
charter. That's as far as the title goes.
The super friends. Guys?
Mm.
Oh, I'm gonna make that silence so long.
Everything cut out. Even Taylor's like freezer or whatever that noise is in the back, it went dead silent.
My freezer isn't on.
So yeah, you guys have been commissioned to explore the Greenbelt, which is 1/4 of the stolen lands, which is mostly the area directly south of Oleg's trading post.
Fun.
You assume there are other groups, but you don't know anything about them yet.
We'll be group A. They can be group B through D.
Sure.
All right, and when we jump back into the game and into character, my vote is going to be we don't come riding in hot because that's how you get murdered from 200 feet away. Ride in slow
Only
and
if
steady.
you're you.
Yeah. Pylon, you should be holding up that writ. We should just laminate yours. Staple it to your chest.
I actually have had mine etched into my flesh. I just rip open my shirt like a good old bard.
Permanently tattooed. I like it.
I apparently need to read mine still.
Oh yeah, mine's tattooed on my chest, but upside down so I can read it.
All right, back to the game.
Yeah, I think for the most part, you guys are going to be recognized. Oleg still lives here.
Oh, yeah.
And we maybe saw these guards on the way out, like they set off in a larger, slower train essentially, and we were just kind of following the path, meeting them here.
No, you don't know these people.
Oh, okay.
These are guards from Brevoy, sent to protect its newest outpost. That's pretty much it.
How much backstory is on these guards? Can I ask a ton of annoying questions to make you develop the backstory as we go along?
Sure, go for it.
Oh, I didn't have any ready. Hold on.
Yeah, fucking right.
I'm still deciding if I want to do this bad accent
Do it. Honestly,
or come in and out of it as I decide.
once you've hit your stride with it, though, you'll be happy you have a differentiating feature.
Yeah, it helps a lot in spoken word.
All right, see what we can do.
What was your lead-in sentence again?
It's not a problem if you haven't got any.
Yeah, I mean, that's Scottish.
Not a problem if you haven't gotten any. Gotten any.
Got any.
Too many syllables.
It's not a problem if you haven't got any.
Not a problem.
And it would be nae problem. N-A-E.
No, I'm trying to like force syllables into it and make it Irish.
Blow your knees, your foot, and fuck, what was the other one? I was going to write down a bunch of words that you can nail with it.
You could just say foot.
Foot. Foot in your arse.
Anything Gordon Ramsay yells is a safe bet. Okay. You fucking come up to the gates and there's 2 guards out front. What do?
What do they look like?
Just gonna stroll inside like I own the place because they're guards and I work here.
They stop you.
Okay.
And ask who you are.
Who are you?
Because you look the most bandity
You're probably
of
right.
everyone present.
Still covered in blood.
I'm not so covered in blood, you jackass. I'll pull out the writ, present it to them, very nonchalant, like I.
Excellent.
And the head of that man.
What?
No, you guys didn't take a head.
I didn't realize we were cowards. It's good to know about us.
And you guys are giving me shit for killing someone. This guy wants to take a head.
This is Liam
I know.
wanting to have murdered someone. You, as Marcus, killed someone. A real murder.
Execution.
Still a murder. Arguably a worse one.
All right. The guards recognize you as writ holders and wave you in. And Oleg meets you in the main courtyard with Hands by his side.
Whose hands?
John Hand.
I said that knowing full well John Hand was a person, but I thought you were saying like he had his hands at his side.
No, John Hand.
Oh, my brain is off. Okay.
They greet you without any major fanfare because this is a trading post.
And there's 2 of them.
They ask of your travels. How did it go?
The bandit problem from Roxanne will no longer be an issue.
The bandit problem from the Stag Lord is probably going to be a huge issue. But for now, the post is safe.
So Hands mentions that the Stag Lord is less of an issue than you think he is. The dude's drunk all the time and doesn't really leave his place to the point where he's never visited that bandit camp. They never met him. His few lieutenants would know him or come around to look for taxes.
Upper management. Terrible.
Yeah. Just golfing all the time.
Why this place needs a king.
What's his complexion? Is it like orangey?
Hands?
Yeah. No, the Stag Lord. Is it like orangey? Does he have like really bad like comb over?
No,
He doesn't have a face.
he doesn't have a face. And he has a stag head.
Are you not reading your notes?
No, I was just trying to make a joke.
Wait, we're making notes?
You're making jokes?
Connor, like out of game, I could just kill their characters and we could continue on.
No, because then we have to roll new characters.
I'd listen to it just be you two. Just Connor and Taylor pretending like they don't want to like have someone else around.
I mean, it would move tonight's session along. I don't think I'd kill Williams. He's fine. Should be a lot of angst in this show.
Does the Stag Lord call his fort Stagalago?
Stegalopithecus.
Is he spending far too much time golfing? Does he call up other bandits and ask them to go after the bad guy, like his enemies for him? It's like, I'll give you some help if you just go, take care of Baynard for me.
Oh, fuck, that was a good pun.
I'll give you military aid.
You figured it out. He's Trump. Game over.
So the Stag Lord's not a problem.
Less of a problem than you think.
Once we get into the fort, I'd seek out Oleg's wife and apologize to her for not finding her ring.
So I don't have a token for her, but she'll come out with Oleg and Hans. And Hans will also interrupt at this point and say, what kind of ring was this? Being a former bandit, I might be able to help. And of course, I'm Svetlana because I'm an idiot. So I'll also say...
Oh, it's so early in the campaign for you to be forgetting that you're all the NPCs.
Oh my God. I know. I'm so used to Williams doing it. So
Let's just wait for Connor to like talk to himself for 10 minutes.
This is great. I have emails to answer.
Connor, go.
yeah, so Svetlana, I know I got to find Svetlana again. It was just High Russian, which is
High Russian sounds very fantasy.
just Elvish with a Russian accent. Anyways, I'm just going to not do a voice for her right now. I can't be bothered. She's going to mention that it was a gold band, fairly plain, but did have their initials etched into the bottom of it.
Now, was it gold or gold plated?
Just gold.
Pie, that's kind of a rude question.
Yeah.
Relevant, though.
I feel like it's the kind of thing that John Hand would know. If they had the solid gold rings, they go in the one pile. The plated gold goes in another.
Yeah. No, solid gold. And Hans goes, I do remember that ring. That was taken by those pesky mites.
What?
Pesky mites?
They ran off with it.
Okay, I rolled 16 for a knowledge check. Would I know what a mite is?
Yeah, everybody knows what mites are. They're just little fey nuisances.
Baynard kind of like groans a little and goes, oh no, not mites.
Oh, you're not a fan of the fair folk, are ya? The wee ones.
Fair folk, is that what you call them?
I mean, they're prettier than you.
Bloody nuisances is more like it.
Yes, and everyone agrees with Baynard.
Hancock, do you have any idea where the mites may be?
Yeah, the giant sycamore tree that is away from here somewhere.
So we'll have to find it. Okay.
It's a well-known landmark
Okay.
because it is a large tree in an open field,
Oh, cool.
and the mites make their tunnel there.
Tunnels.
Yes, tunnels. It's about the same distance from the Thorn River camp as Oleg's to the camp. So about 4 tiles. We'll translate that into game time eventually.
Okay, so I'm not in a rush to go there, but we'll head there eventually.
Yeah, and John Hand says that's the last known location of that ring, if it's important for you.
Oh, it is. I'll find it.
And Svetlana, well, she has you all here, also mentions that she needs some moon radishes.
No.
She's making a just a fucking bomb ass soup, and it needs moon radishes to really kick you into your trip.
Okay.
We happen to know where a whole bunch of those are.
Yeah, Svetlana also happens to be your drug shaman, so she will help you through your trip.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's exciting.
because Russia.
She's like an apothecary too, or
No, I'm just making fun.
like an actor.
I was
in real
thinking
life.
along the same lines of that. Like, oh, great, we got someone who's going to whip up stuff for us.
Yeah, drug shaman in like game would be way more realistic than like having a drug shaman take you on a peyote quest in real life.
Yeah, I've determined that moon radishes are the equivalent of peyote
Neat.
for humans. For kobolds, they're just a nice spicy snack.
Let's go steal their sustenance for a high.
Okay, so you guys now have some things you might want to do. How do you want to proceed?
I really don't want to go back to that clearing with those little kobolds. They seemed
Hi.
fine. Not worth trouble, and let's follow the big lug. Go get the ring back.
Svetlana needs her radishes, Pi.
You promised her a ring.
We'll get the ring. The radishes are on the way.
And
Let's go do that. Let's not kill little forest creatures for no reason.
Pi, they're kobolds.
And they have nothing useful aside from radishes. Give it a few days and they'll be gone.
Well, it will be a few days. We're not like rushing out to get radishes right now.
She's cooking the soup now, I thought.
No, it's just a staple of her fare.
Oh.
It's just something she wants one day.
Well, it's good to know that we're not going to be like getting groceries every time she needs to cook.
No. I have 700 fetch quests ready every time you come back.
Just for Svetlana.
Just Svetlana, yes, she is a needy bitch.
oh man, I just sound like RuneScape all over again. Oof.
You're going to stand here and mine this rock for 6 days.
Yeah, nonstop.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
I want to go to the big sycamore.
Well, this has been like a day's travel, right? So it's probably approaching evening when we got back.
Yeah.
I think we should stay here for the night. Talk with the guards, see if there's any other news from the kingdom that they brought with them. See if there's anything else that they have to suggest. Maybe see if they have a leader. Try to get the lay of the land for the Old Lakes camp of who's there. Try to give them some instructions on what to do. And then I think we should just start exploring like we're supposed to. I think we should start by like exploring a couple tiles. How long does it take to explore a tile, Connor?
1 day.
Depends on the type of tile.
Okay.
And it's going to be 2 to 4 days, depending on the type of tile.
Okay, I think we should just be systematically maybe moving our way south towards the sycamore, exploring as we go.
Yeah, take one path up and one path down.
Yeah, great idea.
Kind of serpentine our way anywhere we're going so we can get like...
Can we pull up that map, Connor?
Yep, I'm grabbing it now.
Perfect.
Yeah, because if we go south and kind of zigzag, take a week and a half getting to the sycamore, and then take a week and a half coming back, we can do a whole like block.
Maybe we'll find radishes on the way.
Exactly, ones we don't have to murder.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, like, do you have a wood shop here, or do you sell wooden blunt arrows for like a non-lethal damage?
Just snap the heads off the ones you have.
That'll be pointy and ineffective.
You want beanbag shots, essentially.
There is like a blunt arrow,
Yeah.
like in the core thing. I'm just to get them where I'm currently standing in front of a like. Either have to make them or
Are there blunt bolts though? Because you're firing a crossbow.
whatever. Same thing.
No.
You can have blunted bolts. I think that's a reasonable thing to have.
When he's firing them out of a cannon?
We found out that we were giving him way too much bonus damage, so that's going to change.
He's still got a 50 cal on his shoulder, but still.
It's gonna be way down. Like I was doing it. I was adding a +4. I didn't. So anyway, we'll get there.
The Kingmaker campaign is sort of meant to be spanning years. The whole game is going to be years of time in game. And the sort of premise is that in your downtime, you're going to take up professions or skills that are useful to you or useful to whatever the future game might hold to sort of just flesh out your characters a little bit more. So having a character, do some woodworking and chopping some wood to make his own stuff would be probably quite useful.
Okay. If we're not setting out right away, then maybe Pi would duck out into the woods and see if he could pick up any traces of some like small game, some other stuff, some like rabbits, squirrels.
Yeah, so we can resolve some of that stuff in order if you guys like. I really need a minute to set up these maps. You guys are asking for a lot at once.
Yeah. What skills do you bring, Marcus? Can you gather berries?
I got all the berries I need.
Taking them off of bandits.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun little thing if we like rolled up to John Hand and be like, do you remember? And like describe a really distinct bandit, like scar over both eyes and like half red, half black beard. And he's like, yeah. And go like, these are his testicles.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell?
Just stealing berries from bandits.
I guess.
Fucking savage.
Well, when I said, can you get berries? You said, I have all the berries I need. And I took that to mean...
Yeah, you got the joke. It's fine.
Cajones.
You just took it to a really dark place. So.
I'm a dark elf. I don't know anything else.
Half dark elf. Marcus, why do you hate the bandits so much, man?
I don't appreciate seeing my comrades die.
Aye, fair enough.
I am flattered, I guess, but unless direct danger presents itself, don't go killing in my name.
I didn't say it was in your name.
Killing in the name of...
Hey, Connor, are we here to play the game and roleplay or let you fucking jump in?
Oh, I'm glad he did it. That was going to rattle in my head until I heard it.
I'm almost done with the map. It's huge.
It's huge.
Sorry, we're flushing out backstory and mythos here.
Yeah, I really kind of want to needle onto, I guess before we resolve all of our stuff, maybe even before we talk to like Oleg and John Hands, like as we're making the slow approach to the camp, maybe we would have like nattered at each other for a bit.
I think, like, if you guys want to, but also everyone was super pissed at him. He killed that guy.
Yeah, Baynard already said he doesn't want to talk to him.
I mean, I feel like it makes Baynard's silence a little more valuable if we still tried to like interact. Because like I remember I was bugging you about the crossbow, and so like I would have been trying to talk to you and maybe to deflect or just like
Fill the silence.
to get like me off your ass. You would like bring Marcus into the conversation because it's a full day. Like you can't really ride in silence the whole time.
Baynard did. He rode up like in front of you guys the whole time.
On a comically small horse for his large frame.
Exactly.
Thought he had a mule.
Connor made me leave the mule at home.
Yeah, you guys had to take horses. The mule would have been too slow.
Okay, so when we get back, we all rush to talk to Oleg, and Eric runs, and Baynard just open mouth kisses the mule. I've missed you.
I'm okay with that relationship.
Oof.
Donkey. Does the mule have a name, or is it different every time because Baynard's a jackass?
It's Bodok.
Oh, right, you mentioned that before because I called him Bad Modoc.
I think it's Gaelic. I forget. It's like Gaelic for donkey, I'm pretty sure.
This is my cat. Cat.
Yeah.
Well, you can work for Disney. That's Disney's thing. Just whatever pick a language, and then the lion's name is Lion.
Simba.
Scar's name is Asshole.
Scar's name is literally garbage. It's cast off waste or something like that, literally. They're like, this one's name is King, and the other one's name is Shitbird. Like, a map is loading.
Okay.
I've got a black
God.
screen.
It's so big. Why didn't we just open it in the drive?
Because it's going to be useful now.
Oh, Christ.
Oh yeah, Fog of War.
That's
All right.
amazing.
Fuck, it's huge.
Yeah, okay. So you guys are at Oleg's trading post currently, and you traveled through this forest with the clearing to the southwest, and then another little bit further southwest to the bandit camp. And now you've come back to Oleg's.
Okay, so we didn't fully explore any of these tiles, right?
Correct. No, you just traveled through them to get to whatever task you had at hand.
Now, these three... Sorry, this tile that Oleg's trading post is on.
Mhm.
Do we have to explore that one?
Yes,
Okay.
because he is just at the most northern tip.
Where's the sycamore supposed to be, sorry, roughly?
Sycamore is roughly
Like how many tiles away?
4.
Okay. What I propose to everyone, I'm going to draw...
Just take the slow route through where we've been already. Maybe make like go one more tile diagonally down and left.
Yeah, I think we should do this.
Oh, really? You don't want to because again, if you guys want to get the radishes and we're gonna go slow through that first area.
Yeah, I think we should come back around like that.
Oh, so that we get them right before we come home.
Yeah, it'll be nice and fresh that way.
Okay, so we'll go realistically 3 tiles down and to the right, and then 1 down and left. That should be the sycamore, and then go the 1 up and left, and then 3 up and right back.
Yeah, sounds good.
I want to ask you a question just in Discord quickly, just because it's relevant, I think, to how I talk to people.
I got your message, so I'm going to say no.
Okay, thank you.
We can discuss that later through rumors and such.
Are you a vampire?
No.
Damn it.
You cracked it.
I wanted to be like in the middle of the woods and be like, just have this dramatic scene and have Marcus go, say it. And I'll be like, vampire.
God damn it.
Ooh, can I be a vampire?
No.
You can become a vampire, or whatever we call vampires.
You might get lycanthropy as well. Who knows? Anyways, you guys have a plan? You got an idea of what you want to do?
Yeah.
Yes, we have a plan. Pylon's going to be a vampire. I'm going to be a werewolf. We're doing this.
I want to be one that turns into a bear when there's a full moon, like a bear wolf. Wait a minute.
A werebear?
That would make more sense.
I want to be a bear wolf. That is my 4th character.
I will be. We just need to murder
Oh my God.
Kimple so often.
That'll be my reoccurring bit.
Dying?
I'm liking for 5th character is going to be a super intelligent barbarian.
What happened to the 4th character?
4th character's the bear wolf.
Oh, he's
Gotcha.
a bear wolf. He's getting eaten for sure. What are the odds that Baynard's going to allow a bear wolf roaming around?
I apparently let murderers roam around, so
Gave him a warning.
who knows?
Baynard's like, there's only one bear in this party. And surprisingly, it's Pylon. It's so hairy under there.
All right.
I'm okay with Baynard and Pi starting a relationship. I'm fine with that.
You'd have to say his name right even once. Right as you come.
Oh, Pi!
I am aggressively neutral at this. All right.
Would
Oh, boy.
okay, would there be like a term for bear or twink that would apply for dwarves since they're smaller? Like a bear cub?
You'd have to roll it. I don't know.
We're not going to do that. How's that sound?
All right.
All right.
Let's jump back for a second. Sorry, I want to talk to the guards. Is there like a captain of the guard or anything?
I'm gonna come with him.
No, so there's no captain. It's just loose guards. There's 4 present at the moment.
Okay.
And Oleg mentions that 2 of them are out doing a sort of wide patrol just to be safe.
Okay.
He has enlisted John Hand as, I guess, pseudo captain of the guard, being a former bandit. He's got the knowledge of what they're doing, where they're doing it, and sort of when it's happening. So,
Are you guys okay if we give Hand some of the money we brought back? Maybe give him like 15 gold?
We can give it to Oleg for bolstering the defenses.
Yeah, I'd rather.
We already gave a bunch of money to Oleg.
The hands can earn a salary if Oleg deems it appropriate.
Okay, so we have 600 gold. How much do we want to give to Oleg?
Not that much.
Like 50?
Yeah, 50 sounds fair.
Okay, I'll mark that off.
he's very grateful.
He fucking better be.
Yeah, wine and beer all around.
Use that what you want to pay for Hand or the guards if
Oh, we're not paying Hand. Hand is currently paying his debts to society.
As captain of the guard.
Okay.
No, just as an informant.
I think every so often we should probably give Hand some money though. Maybe on the next journey back. I think just to kind of keep him on our side.
Yeah, once he's friendlier with us, we're friendlier with him. No one's playing stabby fingers with him.
I mean, it seems like he wants to work with us a little bit. So I think just try and keep him on the good side and be like, that we're taking care of him. I think that will help a long way with that fake promise that we gave him.
We can be his sugar party.
Yeah.
Oleg, you can use that money to make better food, make better bar, make better sleeping arrangement, however you see fit to make it better for us.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map that you showed us for the camp, and there's not enough beds for all of us. So maybe make a guard barrack or something.
So we're spending the night here at Oleg's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gives you wine and beer, 50 gold. We'll pay for the night, no problem.
at any point, is Baynard just kind of by himself?
Yeah, I would assume so.
I would like to explicitly not let that happen, but can't really metagame that in. So
I'd probably like head out to the stable by myself and like check on my donkey and get a once over and stuff.
All right.
I'm on the roof of the stable while he does that, tuning my loot, just kind of bugging him.
All right. So when he goes out to the stable, I would like to follow him and just stand by the door.
Sure. Are you sneaking?
No,
Okay.
not being sneaky about it.
Okay. I'm going to say you hear him walk up.
Baynard, may I have a word?
Yeah, so I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll put down the brush and I'll take a look at him. It's like, sure.
Listen, I know you're not happy with me. It doesn't take a genius to see that. But my family is gone. I don't know how or why they're gone. And it's my hope, eventually, to discover the reasons behind their disappearance. And if need be, take action against those that caused me to be alone in this world. I know our group has only been together probably less than a day, 2 days, but I value my comrades highly. Perhaps grow attached too easily, and seeing Pi fall awakens a deep anger within me. It probably unjustly came out against that poor individual. While I know I cannot justify my actions in your eyes, know that I did it for a reason I felt just. And I just wanted you to know something of why.
Baynard looks a little like out of his depth here. He has his arms crossed. He kind of looks down, and then he looks up and looks you in the eye and says, "Marcus, if you want, I will help you find your family, figure what happened to them. The best way we can do that is by questioning prisoners and not just killing them out of the hand. You might have been upset that Pi fell, but I'll always be there to help pick people up, even you. And if you ever try to kill someone that's in our captivity again, there will be problems between me and you. But if you want my help to find your family, I will do that. We have to be right. We have to be righteous people in doing that. If they surrender, we have to give them full quarter and take them back to the proper authority."
I will endeavor to regain your trust in this matter.
Yeah, I walk up and shake his hand at this point.
We'll clasp arms like real men.
Yeah, manly men.
Man, the manliest of men.
Tight tights.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
I want to say that as you turn and walk out of the stable and Eric's walked back in, from behind you, you hear the lute strum and just all sing-songy from the roof. I go, "A man on the road finds new family," and just kind of like staring down at you. Do you look up?
I will falter in my step, but I will not turn. And I will continue walking back to, I guess, the sleeping area.
And I'll call out after him, then I'll be like, "Oh, I knew you were sweeting on me."
I will throw a spare dagger in his general direction.
Roll.
Yeah. Do I add anything to it? I'm not aiming for him, just like right by his head.
Okay. It buries in the wood beside him.
Wait, no, doesn't this go against my AC?
I'm not aiming for you.
No, it doesn't hit you.
Okay.
He very specifically said he's not aiming for you, and he rolled well. So
I just keep strumming and laughing.
That's fine. I'll continue on. I've done my thing. Thank you.
you guys are weird.
Sorry, Taylor, how old would Marcus be?
Like 23, I think it is. 23 to 25. I don't think he actually really knows.
Okay. I was going to say, when I pictured that, I pictured like an older man and just like this younger dude bothering him. But I love it that we're like almost the same age. And I'm just like, oh, aren't we friends?
Baynard would come out of the stables and throw like a horse turd at Pi, and "You're disturbing my donkey."
I mean, I'd be up on the roof. You'd have to come out of it and like look up.
Yeah.
I want to roll. I want to roll, Eric.
It's a 10 on the die. And then my throwing stuff.
Where is this throwing?
+2, so 12.
It doesn't land anywhere near him.
That's fine.
You just throw random horse shit around the room.
Hey, that's my job.
Shall we now do travel and how that's going to work?
Yeah.
Wait, doesn't Kimple want his thing with Zuko?
having vaporized a few too many good leads, I'm trying to figure out how to get a beanbag stuck on the end of a stick so I can knock someone out from distance. I am unaware of everything that has happened around this place.
So you're just chopping wood?
He's like, I got close one time when I nailed them on, but then the nails kept killing people.
No, I'll work towards that end. Currently, the best knockout stick I have will be non-lethal. I'll break the piercing tip off.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to give you non-lethal bolts if you want to do that. We'll figure that out. That's fine.
I'll make it a roll for non-lethal damage.
That's pretty much all it is. Okay, so when traveling, you will be going to a tile. You can either travel through other tiles to get to said tile to explore it, or you can explore on your way through. Each different tile is a different amount of time to explore it based on the majority of the landscape of that tile. So, for instance, the one that Oleg's trading post resides in is plains. It's got no trees in it. It's just straight up plains. We're going to do that one as a first one, I assume, just to make sure that everything's all clear. There's no bandits in the area, et cetera, et cetera. When you talk to the guards, they mention that Brevoy is now providing rewards for bandits. Every 6 bandits, you get a certain amount of gold. I don't remember exactly how much, but it was a reasonable amount.
Hold on. Definition of gotten bandit.
Killed them.
Are we scalping here?
We'll retroactively say you've made some sort of method of keeping track.
We're collecting ears. Great.
Be it ears. Yeah, exactly. And so pretty much you guys just let me know what you want to explore. I tell you how long it's going to be. I do some DM stuff in the background and we go from there.
Cool.
Well, if that's the case, we should work our way towards that bandit camp. Clear that out for the king. Make a little gold. Put it on the to-do list.
Yeah, your primary goal is exploration. Everything you do in the interim is to help.
Our primary goal is the big gold pot of bandits in the bandit camp.
No, it's your mandate is to explore.
Yeah, but there's money in bandit scalps. And there's bandit scouts aplenty.
I'll get my bandit scalps.
And I'm the bad guy. Jesus Christ.
Baynard is taking a liking to Mrs. Oleg. We can get the ring, but we should work towards that, how you say, gold pot of scalps at the Stag Lord's cabin. Neutrally, of course.
Okay. So I'm not going to make you track provisions too closely, right? You guys plan on heading 4 tiles south, which is, a week's exploration, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the means, if there's like woodland, to help us find food.
Yeah, and then you got to come back. So just account for basic provisions, we're going for X number of days, we're going to take X number of provisions.
Yeah, and we're bringing my donkey, and he can carry everything. So carrying is not an issue.
I don't think we're taking horses then, right? Because we have to explore this stuff.
I think we should take horses with us. We don't have to go fast.
But not traveling on them, so to speak.
Yeah, well, we're just walking with them, basically.
Do you know what his speed is?
His speed is 40.
Oh, shit. Okay, he's good. He's better than the dwarf.
Yeah.
Dwarf on the donkey, go.
Boy.
Do you require a lift, Master Dwarf?
You're going to have to toss me.
Don't tell the elf.
So you guys have planned your route, correct?
I believe we're going directly towards it, so to speak.
Yeah, towards the tree, and then you want to come back around?
Yeah, let's go down this tile.
Yep.
That's the way we want to go.
Okay, to the southeast. And then you'll do southeast again.
Yeah, because you said the sycamore is down that way, right?
Yeah, the sycamore's here.
Yeah, so we'll head that way.
We'll zigzag that way.
Okay, so you're going to start with Oleg's then?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to roll that in the open for you. It's a D100. I rolled a 43.
Oh, no.
I like that number. Good number.
So it takes you 2 days to explore these plains. In your travels, you encounter a single hunter who is a trapper in the area. He wanders to trap.
I'm going to exchange some trapperly banter with him. So, nets, huh?
He's literally leaving to go look up stuff. You're such an asshole for trying to engage in conversation.
Yeah, come on, man.
I think that the trapper would probably respond with silence if I was just... It's like you go to the auto body shop and you're like, there's an engine in that, huh? One of them Hemis, right?
Whatever. You run into a dude. He traps things. He seems pretty chill.
I like him already.
If you don't put up any issues with him, he won't put up any issues with you.
Yeah, I think I would probably talk to him because I really like hunters.
Okay.
It's a thing that
We should maybe let him know about Oleg's, like if he's looking to trade or rest.
Oh,
up.
he's well aware of Oleg's. He's one of the regulars. In fact, his presence would have been noted if he was missing.
I will question the hunter.
Sure.
Just asking him, what he's seen in the area. Does he explore further from Oleg's, or just the general area is his normal?
Have you spent 2 to 4 days in any of the surrounding areas?
No. Is he a local trapper?
He's a local trapper. Yeah, he knows the area fairly well. He tells you, you're going to run into your typical, there's kobolds and mites. They're having their little war.
Oh, war? That's exciting.
War, you say?
Yeah, the kobolds and the mites. They're always fighting each other. It's mostly a nuisance for the people passing by because they are so small and so irritating. There's bears. There's owl bears. You want to stay away from them.
Whereabouts would the owl bears be? Let's mark that on the map.
They roam the stolen lands like any other Fae sort of thing.
He circles the whole map. You're just going to have to be careful.
Yeah.
What do you trap?
He mostly traps elk.
Really? That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's really exciting for Baynard. I would talk him up a bunch and ask him about what the hunting's like in this area. Like, I would ask him if does he worship a Rastal at all? Does he do any offerings to him? Like, try to hit him up as much as possible.
Sure. Hunting is good, if dangerous. Again, you're running into all sorts of crazy things in the stolen lands here in the Fey Wilds. He doesn't worship a Rastal, no. He doesn't make any sacrifices. He believes his time is sacrifice enough.
I asked him if he wants to trade an arrow. I'll give him one of my best arrows if he gives me one of his, any of his.
Arrows?
Yeah, I'm going to trade one of my arrows to him. Does he have does he hunt with a bow or?
Yeah. He's confused and asks why you want to trade single arrows. Is there anything particularly special about these arrows?
I think it should be a cool thing between hunters. It's just, I use one of his, he uses one of mine. I just ask if he wants to trade an arrow. He doesn't have to say yes.
Jerk each other up.
I've rolled very bad on my diplomacy check, if that helps. 3.
Yeah, he's not interested.
Okay, that's fine.
He makes his own arrows. He's not that he's disparaging you in any way. He just doesn't want to use anyone else's things. He wants to make sure they're straight and true and doesn't have the time to have a shooting contest with you.
I got a 0 on my diplomacy check, so that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, and then he murders you.
Mine just work fine and then shoots you with one.
You went into 100% uncanny valley and he kills you immediately. This is clearly not a human, so.
Why do you guys let him talk to people?
Yeah, so for all things considered, that was an uneventful exploration. You guys each get 100 experience for exploring that tile, and you can consider it fully explored for the purposes of your writ. Okay, so which way do you want to go next?
Probably down to the left.
Down to the right.
Question mark? Oh, down to the right. Sorry, I'm a tile ahead.
Okay, so you guys are on to the next tile.
If you roll a 43 again, it's the same hunter, and we're just bothering him. We're just chasing him.
Give me an arrow, you fun.
Well, actually, I want you guys to tell me where you set up camp.
Well, it's now been a day, right?
No, so you did 2 days on your first one outside Oleg's, and now you've moved on. So this will be your 3rd day.
Is there anything in the way of trees?
I rolled an 18 for my survival check, so I feel like I'd find a pretty decent place. Maybe a small creek.
Okay.
Yes, a small creek, decent amount of firewood. Maybe there's a couple trees close by.
Okay. A little bit of tree coverage.
Yeah, not much, but enough that we can get some firewood and we can have a nice little fire.
Cool. Okay.
I rolled a 20 all said and done, and so I'm gonna find that same tree and hang my little hammock tent from it.
Sure. Pylon, can I have a D20 roll, please?
Am I adding anything to it?
Nope, just a D20.
10.
Okay. In the night, a bunch of twigs fall on you.
They wake me up?
Yep. Yeah, they wake you up.
I'm in it's like a teardrop tent.
Oh, you said hammock.
It's a hammock tent, but it is a kind of a closed thing that hangs from one good branch.
So you like hear the patter.
I want your face sticking out.
Okay, yeah, I'll say I rolled over my sleep, my face poked out.
Yeah, some twigs hit you in the face.
Okay, I open my eyes. I have dark vision. What do I see?
Mhm.
Perception. I'm gonna roll perception.
Yep.
A lot.
You see a small point of light flying away, and you almost hear giggling.
Ah, a mite. I watch it as it flies into the distance, and then I look up to above where the twigs would have fallen from, and can that perception roll over? I want to see if I can,
Yeah, same perception. What are you looking for?
just want to see if anything about my branch has been compromised.
Nope. Just seems like someone threw some twigs at you
Okay, I'll go back to sleep.
and then flew into the forest.
Right back to sleep. I cast Lullaby on myself.
Hello, audience. It's me, Connor, the voice of every bandit. Once again, we have no ads. I did want to take this time to actually thank people instead. I think that's important to recognize what we use and who's helped us and that sort of thing. So first and foremost, thank you, Paizo, for Pathfinder and the Kingmaker Adventure Path. We're having an absolute blast. I think I bit off more than I could chew to begin with, but I'm starting to find my stride, and you'll hear that in the episodes moving forward. Still is quite a lot of fun. I want to thank my brother, Liam, as you've heard on the show here. He did our podcast artwork. He's done some token work for me. He did the intro song that you hear. I'm pretty proud of him for all of that. So thank you, Liam. I want to thank 2 Minute Tabletop. We don't start using them till about episode 9 or 10, but they made such a difference in differentiating our characters and our maps with the things they offer. He's got a Patreon, he's got a website, 2minutetabletop.com. I love his art style. It's a lot of fun to look at. It's little cute drawings, and I really enjoy using those instead of trying to find images from all over the internet or, God forbid, make my own. I also want to extend a thank you to the Reddit community for pointing me in the direction of Reaper. I want to thank the developers of Reaper themselves. Reaper is the tool that I use to edit. I was using Audacity for the first 9 episodes, and then went back and redid everything in Reaper because it is so much better and so much more useful to me in my workflow. I wouldn't have released this podcast without Reaper. It would have taken me 18 years to record and edit everything. So thank you, Reaper. That's pretty much it. And of course, thank you to you. Thank you so much for sticking around to episode 3. This is the last one that I'll be editing in tandem. So from here on out, I'm going to get feedback. And I'm nervous because I do suck as a GM for quite some time. So again, thank you all. We're looking forward to hearing from you. We're looking forward to you enjoying the show. And we're looking forward to playing for hopefully many years to come.
I assume that whenever we camp, we're actually going to do some sort of watch.
Yeah, so we're not going to go over that verbally every time. It's going to be real repetitive.
I don't want you to just be like, no one was on watch, so here's owl bears. Congrats.
Yeah, no, I assume you guys are always doing a sort of watch thing. And I actually need a perception check from who is closest to the ground.
I had to think the dwarf.
Yeah, I'd be sleeping on the ground.
Standing or lying down?
Okay. Ball, you hear snuffling at the edge of the trees, and 2 boars walk out.
Boars as in, like, feral pigs?
Yeah, boars snuffling around.
30 to 50 feral pigs.
Canada's been taken by the pigs. 2 boars, what do you do?
Okay, I take out a hammer and bang the ground say away, but in a thick Scottish accent.
Okay. I want an intimidate check.
Oof. -1?
How are you not intimidating? You have a gun.
Yeah, but I took out the hammer, so I wanted to make a big bang.
So they are now angry rather than just sniffing around. They now notice you and start to charge.
Was anyone else awoken by his banging? That's a question.
Sure. Give me perception, each of you.
Can I choose not to wake up?
I rolled 7.
Oh boy.
I got 19. I wake up, see what's going on, pull my feet up into the tent.
Oh yeah, natural 20. I heard the boar snuffling.
So everyone but Baynard is awake for the
Okay.
start of this combat. Can I get initiative, please?
22.
27.
Damn.
Natural 27.
Your initiative is +7?
15.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, buddy. What I lack in
Jesus.
intimidation, I make up for in quick draw.
He's a real go-getter. He's just a single dwarf raising 2 kids on a GED.
God fucking damn.
Okay.
My next character is going to be Reba.
And Williams,
21.
21. Oh, wow. Okay.
I rolled a 20.
I have a plan to wake Williams up.
Too bad. Balmir's first. So just consider this a large 80 by 80 clearing with trees on one side. You guys are camped at the trees, and the boars are 20 feet to your south.
Okay.
Well, that's not far at all.
Paul, you're up.
Roger. Drew my war axe, so I'll run with it. My sheet's war axe, I said warhammer, whichever.
Sure. It does matter. So figure that out, whatever your sheet says.
War axe.
Okay.
Those have like a hammery side you could use to piss these boars off.
Yeah, or just flat side. Makes sense.
So I'll run over. So as a free action, just as my action, as I was on watch, I'm going to be shouting, hollering, carry on that something's charging the encampment. Then I'll run over to those 20 feet, and then either is one bigger or one closer, and whichever one that is, I'm rolling to hit.
Yeah, I'll give you the closer one. It's negligible, but
They're identical twin boars.
yeah, conjoined boars.
All right, so let's make sure I do this right. So melee +3 to hit.
Where are you rolling?
All right.
Ugh. That's a natural one.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that's crisp.
Oh boy. How do we want to handle failures, guys? We haven't discussed this yet.
Isn't there a book? Isn't there like you roll a D100 and decide if I've chopped my own foot off?
We can ask mom and dad how they've dealt with me.
I think it's DM discretion. He could suddenly just like toss his weapon. He could hit himself. He could hit an ally.
Whatever you do not do whatever happened to Leo. That is Eric talking now.
So I'm going to say, since you are purposefully not proficient with melee weapons, you shin yourself with it, flat side, and take 1 damage.
Roger.
Next up, we have Marcus.
How far am I from the angry dwarf and the first boar?
25 feet.
Am I able to get around to the opposite side of this boar?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you will get right behind it.
Would doing so enable sneak attack?
No, the boar sees you.
No, he'd be flanking though if he's on the other side of it.
That's my point.
Okay. Yes.
That would be what I would like to do.
Sure.
And you get +2 to the attack with flanking.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, flanking gets you something.
That's a bonus on top of my attack bonus, correct?
Let me take a look.
Well, I'll do this and then so we can confirm that. But
I think flanking is a feat, is it not?
no.
No, flanking is just a state.
So if we're including a +2 for flanking, that's a 12.
As long as you're threatening a guy on either side of him, both guys attacking him are considered flanking. They get +2 on their attack.
Okay, cool.
I'm purposely going around the back because in my mind, that would deny his supposed dex.
That's fair. 12 total. You do not hit.
That's a fucking tough boar. All right, that's it.
They got a strong hide.
Yeah. It's going to be a bad time for Marcus.
Baynard, you're woken by screaming. What do you do?
Do I get an act or am I just waking up this round?
You do get an act, yeah. Your free action from Ball.
Okay, I would pull up I'd pull up my bow and fire an arrow. Probably at the one that they're not in combat with.
Sure, go for it.
Do you get up or do you stay planted?
I'd get up. To fire my bow, I'd have to stand up quickly. So 15.
15 hits. Give me damage.
8 damage.
Cool. Boar 1 takes an arrow. He's pissed.
He should be.
Pylon.
So I imagine Williams was camped like right under the tree I was hanging from. And so I'm going to put one foot out of my tent onto his shoulder where he just stood up to steady myself while still standing in my tent. And I'm going to take a shot at the same boar that he's just shot, since I kind of saw the path and I got a good feel for the wind.
Okay.
And, well, that's probably not going to hit him, is it?
No.
Okay.
And now it's the boar's turn.
Oh, well, this is where Marcus goes down, boys.
I feel like I'm closer.
I'm going to, sorry, as my, before that, as I'm moving, I'm going to hop down.
Okay.
Because I just see Eric getting knocked out from under me and me dying.
Yeah. So boars. Boar number 1, which is the one that Ball and Marcus are trying to fuck with, charges. And let me give my roll. Ball, can I get your AC, please?
AC 17.
Ooh, he bounces off your chest plate. Boar number 2, since it is behind you, Marcus, is coming at you.
Okay.
Can I get your AC, please?
16.
He misses and swings beside you.
Oh, dodge that shit like the Matrix.
They, while charging, are now halfway between your archers and your melee guys here. So you're each 10 feet away, and they're in between you all.
Okay. So that brings us back to Ball.
And we're back up to the top.
So they just charged past me?
They tried to hit you in a charge and missed.
Would that be an attack of opportunity? Is that a thing in this?
No.
So if I turn around and go to attack, will they still be running? Or like, are they 10 feet away and I can move 10 feet?
Yeah, they're 10 feet away. You can move 10 feet. This is all sort of real time, right?
It's supposedly like 3-second interval kind of stuff, so you'd be able to turn and chase at.
Yeah, a full round is 6 seconds, I believe.
Feel myself in the shin, so I go, you're right, bugger. And I'll take a limpy step and go 10 feet at them and roll a hit.
Okay.
20. Holy shit.
Yeah, so that is a hit. Roll me damage.
This one is a D10 plus 2.
Are you sure?
That is what the sheet says.
That sounds about right.
Okay. All right.
Dwarven War Axe, I have proficiency in them.
Sure.
That's a whopping, that's a 3, boys.
Ooh. You did 3. Which one were you hitting? The one that you were trying to hit before, or the one that has some arrows in it?
Would have been whichever one's closer. I got little legs.
Okay, so it'll be the one you were trying to hit already. Spread the love around. And Marcus?
I'm going to go after the boar that charged past me.
They both did.
Well, one was in front of me.
Oh, yeah, boar 2 did. Yep.
Roll 17.
That hits.
All right. And this is no longer sneak attack, so...
Although, do you have a flank? Like, you'd be behind him if he's charged past you.
I'd be behind him, but I think he has to be directly, engaged by someone else on the other side. I don't think archers count.
Correct.
Okay.
I do a whopping 4 damage to boar number 2.
Nice. He's still pissed.
Understandably so.
Yeah, he now has a knife in him, as well as an arrow.
To make it flavorful, could I have jumped on this boar and stuck my knife?
Sure. That is a very different roll.
Still willing to do it.
That is a handle animal and I believe acrobatics.
I think you get to choose one. I don't know if I get to combine the two.
Yeah, so handle animal is more something that wants to be handled, sort of. So give me an acrobatics check.
Nailed it.
All right, cool.
For the flavor.
All right, so are you now on the back of this boar and you've stabbed it?
I'm on the back of this boar and I stuck it with my knife.
Okay.
I'm riding this thing.
You son of a bitch.
Get him, cowboy.
Yeehaw, or whatever. I just spent that whole time trying to figure out what my one of my goddamn cone effect spells does, and now I can't use it.
Baynard, you're up.
Connor, can you have the one that's fighting Ball give me a will save?
Sure. Let me check this boar's will.
Listen, it's got an AC over 12. It's almost beating probably someone in our party.
Will save of 16.
Fuck off, really? Okay, well, you passed.
Okay. What was it?
I was trying to cause fear.
Yeah, no, this boar is mad.
Rage bonus.
Can't imagine why.
Can only do one emotion.
So that was my turn. I'm not going to move there.
Okay. That is then Pie's turn.
I'm going to aim at the one that Marcus is not riding.
Good call.
16 to hit.
You're shooting an arrow.
Yeah.
16 hits.
Awesome. 4.
4. Very good.
And that's what I yell as I shoot it.
Okay. Boar's turn. So boar number 1 is going to charge at Baynard. That is the one without Marcus on it. So what's your AC, Baynard?
18.
Oh, fuck.
We're a thick party. Go us.
How do you have 18? I thought it was like fucking topped out here.
Yeah, good God. No squishy casters, right?
I'm pretty squishy.
I'm squishy.
Oh.
I have decent dex. My armor is pretty good too. My armor is really good. Plus, I took dodge as a feat.
So yeah, he bounces off you and turns around. He's now behind you, facing in. And boar number 2 is going to try to shake that dude off.
So
He does not shake you off.
Connor, would you have beat a 13?
Would I have beat a 13
Yeah,
for will?
for armor.
For armor.
For when you just attacked me. Because I don't think I'd be wearing my armor.
Yes.
Like I'd be sleeping, so I don't have my armor on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, like I'd have to sleep so much longer if I wanted to sleep in armor, so I definitely don't have my armor on.
Okay. Then give me 1 second. Ooh.
what are you wearing?
I wear lamellar armor. It's like kind of like samurai armor.
Gotcha.
It's made from goat horn.
Neat.
How much health do you have?
10.
Oh. Oh.
You take 11.
Oh gosh. There goes our
Oh,
healer,
God.
guys. Game over.
I mean, the bard's here.
Don't forget, you each have health potions as well. And
oh right.
you'll be able to stabilize them once the boar stops goring them. And we're now back at the top with Paul.
God, so he's just gored, eh?
Yeah, he got hit real good.
Boar looking still engaged with him, or is he just blowing through and is now heading my way?
I'd say he's hit him, and well, no, he was running away from you.
Would I think in the next turn that our cleric's about to get hit again, or would I think he's about to charge me?
It depends if you hit him or not. Really, right?
If I think he's going to hit Baynard, I want to grapple, and if I think he's going to charge at me, I want to swing with an axe.
I don't think a boar would try to step on something that's already down. He got it pretty good, or he got Baynard pretty good. So I think it's safe to assume he's going to try to attack you.
Then I'll roll for attack. 14.
Goes to the defender, right, Williams?
No, if you tie, it's a hit.
Ties a hit. Okay. To the batter. You get a hit.
9.
Okay. Did I say which boar this was?
It was the one without Marcus on him hitting Baynard, and he's the one who I would have gone to attack.
Okay. So you did 9 damage? God damn, you are just a fucking murder weapon.
I wanted to grapple him. I gave you that chance.
This boar is looking pretty rough. He is now bleeding profusely from the face.
Ah, there you're right, bugger. Fucking chin.
Half of it is Baynard's blood, but
Nobody makes me bleed Baynard's blood. Get some.
Marcus, you are on a pig. I need to roll an acrobatics check, please.
Nailed it.
You stay on. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna stab this motherfucker twice.
Yeah? How do you do that?
I have 2 daggers. So dagger. Right into the side of its neck. So for my main hand, it's a 19 to hit.
Holy shit.
You hit.
So that one deals 4 damage.
Yep, he is also bleeding profusely.
And then for my offhand, I fumble my second.
Yep, that one does not hit. You are not nearly as by-handful as you thought you were.
For sure not.
Okay, at this point, my donkey runs up and attacks the boar that felled me.
What?
He misses horribly.
Don't
The one
get
that felled me.
Good.
He's an animal companion. He gets to do things.
He's not a fighting donkey.
He's an animal companion. He can do shit.
That's fair.
He ran up and tried to punt the thing with his hooves, and he missed.
That's fair. And we need a life check. I don't know, death roll.
Right. That's the thing that I gotta do.
death saving throw.
What am I trying to beat?
I think it's a 10.
Pass or fail.
Oh, It's with, I think I get my constitution on it, but
Yes.
only a 5.
Oh no.
That's one turn. You're bleeding.
Yep.
And Pylon.
I am.
So you are 10 feet away from both boars.
Yeah.
One is engaged with Ball, and Marcus is riding the other.
Like a boss.
Are you willing to let me get precious with aiming a cone? Since we're not doing like full on map where I might like
You don't have sculpting.
not for sculpting, but like if I point between these two things, it might miss Marcus because he's like just outside of it.
No, Marcus is on the pig.
Yeah, but I just need to hit his ears.
Nope.
Okay.
They occupy the same space.
I'm going to take a pot shot at the one he's not riding then.
Perfect.
I don't think that hits.
Does not hit.
Okay, and I'm going to take a couple steps back, like 20 feet back.
Okay. And boar turn. Boar number 1 is coming at Kimple. Kimple, your AC?
17.
He hits. You're not going to like this. 5 damage. Headbutts you real good. Bruises your chest. Boar 2 is going to try to shake Marcus again. He shakes you off. You land on the ground beside him, and he goes to attack. He stomps beside your head. You're on the ground. And we're back up to the top. Ball, you are still in combat with that boar. You are 5 feet from Baynard's dying corpse.
It's not a corpse yet.
Very good. Oh yeah, so I have to break combat to. So I'll make sure I'm positioned in a manner to block Baynard from any further damage, and I'll take a roll at Miss Piggy.
Sure. This one's name is Kermit, actually.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
You shin yourself again.
Wow, you're right, bugger.
Take another damage.
It was near the end of his watch. He was tired.
All right, Marcus.
Am I still in direct combat with this thing?
You're on the ground beside it. You have fallen off. So you can stand up as your move action, and then you can get back to combat.
I would like to stand up as my move action,
Sure.
and I will take a swing. Oh boy.
You miss.
Fuck. Boars are fucking tough guys. Jesus.
I mean, you only rolled a 7, so like the tree would have dodged it.
Damn.
I mean, if we're not looking at it straight math, the implication is that it's just tough to hit him.
Baynard.
I rolled a 7 for my constitution check.
That's check number 2.
It's like, I'm going to die.
Yeah, you got one more turn, and you.
What's his face is Ball's in combat with it, right?
Yes, so you are flanking.
Okay, so the donkey will come up behind it and flank. So that's a 15.
Tactical donkey.
It hits.
And then that would be 4 damage. Max damage.
Nice. This boar goes down screaming, squealing, I guess. Kermit, help! And then it dies. Unceremoniously just kicked by a donkey.
I just like the idea of my donkey just kicking something to death. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
He's our tank now.
It came in for the final blow. And that is Pylon's turn. Marcus is no longer riding the boar, and the other one's dead.
Am I close enough to Eric to go, or to Baynard to go and give a bit of stabilizing?
Yeah, you're 20 feet away, so you can get to him and do whatever you like.
Cool. I'm trying to think of what's best to do that with, because obviously, like, we would have like healing kits and stuff, but I'm just trying to figure out if any of my inspiring songs would let him pass, because I've got
Not at this level, I don't think.
inspire courage, but that's combat. I mean, what do I roll to stabilize a medicine?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, give me a heal check.
So it's +0. So if I do this, he's stabilized but at 0 HP, I think.
And you do not.
Oh no. I just start like
Roll a 3.
just like slapping him on the cheek, like, is this helping?
You burp in his face, hoping the smelling salts might help.
Oh Christ. Okay.
Boar 2.
Fight me, boar. Dare you.
Yeah, boar 2 is coming at you. He hits.
I have 16 AC. Fuck yourself.
Yeah, I don't even need to ask you, that's for sure. You take 6 damage.
Oof. No, fuck you, Taylor.
Apparently.
And the boar sort of scuttles over to the dead boar and then is hunkered down, ready to fight. Ball.
Well, fuck.
The other boar is now, within fighting distance for you.
So does that mean, did it leave my attack range?
Yes. Yes, it did.
So is that an attack of opportunity?
You do. Yep, my apologies.
Haha!
That hits.
Suck it. 5 damage.
All right. You kill this other boar. He goes down squealing too.
Fantastic.
This one's name is Kermit.
Kermit and Miss Piggy. Congratulations, guys. I'm now going to rush over to Baynard, and I'm going to shove a small health potion into his.
Yeah, I'll let you guys stabilize him.
As he does that, Palin's like, oh, that's what you were supposed to do, right? Heal him. I panicked.
So a small health potion is what, a 1d4?
Yeah, it's a 1d8 for a health potion.
Okay, well you get 1d8.
Cool.
Do I have to roll that, or is that it?
No, you roll it. You're taking the action, yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so I would have
Right.
been at negative.
You were -1. No, -2.
No, I would have been at -3. So I'm at 2 hit points then. I just healed 2 more from channel. Everyone heals 2 points.
Hot damn.
Cool. I didn't take any damage.
So you've healed Ball for his shin damage.
Woo!
Telling you, man, fall damage is what's going to kill you. That or falling on your own shield.
Just decapitate yourself accidentally.
So that was pretty rough, boys.
I should have stayed in the tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I climbed back into the tent.
So the good news is, after that combat, after seeing another friend die, you all feel a little more respectful of what you're coming up against. And this is now your level up.
Yay, level 2.
Fucking right.
Except Eric, he was unconscious when the experience hit.
Okay, so you guys also explore that tile. Your combat sort of was your last sort of thing happening in that day. You are now 2 tiles in of your 40, 50 tiles.
The next one, same direction we went, bottom right.
You guys want to do that after nearly dying?
Yeah.
I assume we would take a day to, patch ourselves up.
Yeah, you want a long rest for sure. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to highlight yourself for you. And you want to move southeast again, right?
Southwest, I thought.
Southwest, do you want to hug the trees or do you want to go out into the open field?
Open field.
Where was the sycamore again?
It's straight line south. So you've got the 2 in between you, and then it's one more.
Okay, so we go either way if we really wanted to.
Do you want to do the long loop?
Yeah, I figured we'd do the long loop. Do 2 down, 1 in, and then...
Well, I figured this way we keep, the explored areas clean.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do the
Yeah.
long loop.
And then we can go up, over, and back around. So
Are we back to full health here, Connor?
Yeah, I'm going to give you the full rest. Yeah.
Like I have enough healing spells and stuff that like if we spend like a full day here, we should be fine.
Yeah, so you take an extra day, so keep that in mind for your provisions.
If we start running low on provisions, we can always skip the bandit camp one too and come back later.
All right, so you're on to the next tile. It tells me I'm not supposed to throw things at you every day.
I mean, we're spending multiple days in each single one.
Follow your heart. This is your creation.
It's like if you look at it and go like, I got another half hour in me. Let's fight some more boars.
Dude, I don't want to fight boars anymore. We almost died.
Or if you want to get us to the sycamore and give us the cool plot sting.
But think of everything we learned.
I think we learned not to fight boars.
Yeah, you can run. You don't have to fight everything you run into.
With the level up, we learned that when Eric dies, we feel really good all of a sudden. And we should keep that in mind.
Thank God Baynard's dead. Holy shit.
You're now death chasers.
Oh yeah, after all that, Pylon would have sat down and started writing in his little notebook. And I think he would have asked everyone some questions about the getting up close with the boar, like seeing Marcus hop on it. I would want to hear about that.
So, you move into the hills to the southeast here. You are no longer in the open plains. You are now mixed in with some hills, and you run into your hunting buddy again.
Hey.
He runs into you guys and goes, "Oof, you look a little rough. What happened here?"
Boars.
I thought I warned you guys. Yeah, it's pretty rough out here. You got to be prepared.
Said elk, not boars.
I mean, yeah, it's still a wild land, man. I hunt the elk because the boars fuck me up.
Aye, fair. What else don't you hunt?
He doesn't hunt the grizzly bears either. He leaves them be. Thankfully, he lets you know that in the hills, you're not going to run into any grizzly bears. You're pretty safe here from grizzly bears.
You never know.
What do you avoid in the hills? What don't you hunt?
Hunt is Irish as hell.
He's heard talk of some trolls.
Bugger.
Where does he think the trolls are?
They're generally further south,
Okay.
towards the Riverlands, southwest. But there are sometimes scouting parties that come through all sorts of the stolen lands.
Bugger.
It's like you said, it's a wild place, and it's always dangerous.
Aye.
And he walks up to Baynard, says, "Show me one of your arrows." And we've got some time.
I pick out like one of like my nicer ones that I'm proud of. It's got like nice pheasant feathers and it's a good looking one.
A little peacocky.
Gets the job done.
I'll give you one of mine for one of yours. Fine.
All right. So I stow his, thankfully.
But don't break it.
I'm sure it'll serve me well.
If I run into you again, I want to see you using it, because I guarantee it's better than your pheasant arrows.
I kind of like tip my head at him and I'll let you know how it does. Hope to run into you often. What's his name?
Shit, I was hoping you wouldn't ask.
Hunter.
Shit. Okay. Shit the Hunter.
Give me a second.
I feel like it's a Travis.
Yeah, I like Travis.
Travis is...
Let's just do Travis the Hunter.
All right.
Tarvis.
It's like a Travis the Trapper, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, Travis the Trapper. There we go.
He's not a trapper, he's a hunter.
You called him a trapper before.
I lied.
Savage.
Unreliable DM? God damn.
He's a hunter-trapper.
Does he gather?
Oh, no, just hunting and trapping. He leaves them there to die.
In it for the sport. Me amigos.
No. He's, of course, he picks up his kills, but you kind of get the idea that most of the hunters in the area also lay traps. And he does note, "Hey, watch out for my traps."
I let him know about Oleg's place. I assume he already knows about it, but like if you ever need to get us a message or anything, he can leave it with Oleg or Svetlana. We'll get it. He sees any like banditry or just anything interesting that he thinks we need to know about. He can leave a message with them and we'll reward him.
We could also let him know that I think we should do this with everyone we meet. Like let them know about John Hand. How like a bandit they might have dealt with before has kind of turncoat and is now
one of us.
We're not vouching for him, but we know he's been doing good.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, I think that's fair. He doesn't know John Hand personally. He does know Oleg quite well. And mentions that after he ran into you, he went back to the training post and saw the new guards, and he's pretty on board with a little bit of civilization coming south. So it means more money for him.
Perfect. Travis
is excited.
Ooh.
Good.
In Facebook speak, Travis liked this.
Tarvis will remember that.
Let's do Tarvis. I like Tarvis better.
All right, Tarvis the Hunter.
Yeah. So luckily you had a pretty chill exploring session.
Yay.
He spent some time with Tarvis and he did that arrow trading. Strange thing to do, but
I think it's kind of nice.
Yeah, like hunting's important to like the worship of Erastil and like also like a sense of home is a big thing too. And I think like Baynard's trying to like foster some like good feelings here with people. And
I definitely hear that. Did you bless that arrow by any chance? Or your arrows blessed?
I would have like said something over it, like the one that I gave him for sure.
Sure. Okay. In front of him?
Yeah, sure. That sounds like a good idea. Like my old Deadeye guide this arrow and help provide for you and yours.
Excellent.
Like Erastil's all about like family and hearth and providing.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's feeding him and his family and doing good things, that's what it's meant for.
Perfect. I dig it. Oh, okay. So, You guys walk up through the hills and into a lower valley, and you see this massive sycamore tree off in the distance. Miles away, you can see it, and it is a focal point of this area. And you come up to it, and it's a 100-foot tall tree, and it's dying. It's not a young tree anymore. It's starting to gray from the inside out, and it's got some leaves, some buds, but it doesn't look great. It doesn't look like a big, strong tree. It's just a huge tree.